Hello, book fighters. It's Thursday, March 25th, and this week I read The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. So I just want to apologize real quick for the quality of this video and all the nonsense going on behind me. I couldn't find my normal camera, so we're doing this webcam style. Hopefully I'll find it again before my next video. But yeah, The Picture of Dorian Gray is what I read these last couple of weeks, really. And I have to say it was totally worth taking the extra week. Like, it is worth the Edward Cullen cosplay that I'm going to have to do. It's just worth it. It is so beautifully written. Like, we've talked about how I highlight everything when I read. And pretty much every page is like this. Like, just... It's so beautiful. The way that he phrases things is just so wonderful, and it makes you think about things differently, and sometimes it paraphrases things that you already thought but just couldn't phrase in such like a precise and beautiful way, and it's just wonderful. The one thing, you do have to take your time with it. It's like a fine wine. You don't chug that stuff. You take your time with it. Savor it on the palate. You should really dedicate time to reading this one, which is why I'm glad that I took the extra week to finish it. The one thing that I will say about it is that it's not exactly a page turner. I mean, you can definitely tell that he was a playwright, and before he was a novelist, because the first 3 chapters are just people going from one room to the next and sitting and talking to each other. Like, in terms of action, it just doesn't keep the pages turning. But if you love words and you have a love for the way things are phrased, if you like poetry, or if you just like really generally beautiful writing, then you will love this book. There are so many quotable lines in it. It's marvelous. Dan, I think you will definitely like this one, because you're such a Shakespeare guy. You like the way things are worded. So I think you'll really like this one. You can actually get it for free on Kindle. I got the actual book, but I also have it on my Kindle. So yeah, that's one that you can find for free on Kindle, so I would recommend everyone go read it. The book I'll be reading next week is Brief Interviews with Hideous Men by David Foster Wallace, the same guy that wrote Infinite Jest, which I was never able to finish, but this one sounds really fascinating, and it's a lot shorter, so hopefully I'll actually be able to get through this one. I don't think that we have any questions this week, unless Julia asked one, but I don't think that she did. I watched all your videos. I don't remember any questions, except for Dan, who asked if we could have a full week this week, and so far it's going pretty good. So as long as Julia pulls through tomorrow, then we'll be all set. So the question that I have for you this week has to do with my experience with reading The Picture of Dorian Gray. Like I said, it's not an action page-turner book, but it's so wonderfully written that it's so worth it. So my question is, why do you read books? What is it that makes you love a book? Is it the writing itself? Is it the way they say things? Is it the characters? Is it, I don't know, the plot itself, the actual action? But yes, that's my question. Why do you read books? What makes a good book, in your opinion? Okay, that's all I have for you this week. I'm trying to keep it a little short, so sorry if it's short and quiet. Everybody in the house right now, except for me, is asleep, because I kind of forgot that it was Thursday and almost didn't record a video today. But, yeah, but we made it happen. So that's all that really matters. And Julia, I will see you tomorrow.